By the windy. Talk about not losing wickets early, well, and trying to get as many as you can. Well, the ICC World 11 have done it all wrong at the moment. Billings gone, Malik, 2 not out, Tamim Iqbal, he went early as well. Perera and Malik have it all to do. Badree 2 for 4. Andre Russell's bowl with real pace as well. Electric to watch.
They were good with the bat. 199 on what we all thought was a slightly sticky surface. They'd got a fair amount of water into it after the test match, which only lasted 3.5 days. Sorry, England. And Kesrick Williams into the attack. You would have seen it. You would have seen the notebook.
Is this the fella?
Yeah,
the one who signs you out when you're out?
This is the notebook, man. You just want him. You want him to get a wicket.
See, that's because you're a bowler. He smashed him in the next game. Don't think it was Evan Lewis. He then took him to the cleaners and smashed him everywhere. And every time he smashed him, he signed his bat. Every boundary.
I think it was Chadwick Walton.
It's on YouTube. I've seen the footage of it. You can just see him he smashes him for like 70 runs.
And in the end, the funny thing that Chadwick Walton actually did, he'd run out of room, according to his imaginary book, he'd run out of room on the front of his bat, turned his bat over and started signing the back of his bat as well.
I want to see him do it. You are right. I want to see if he's going to do it. If he's got the front to do it in this game.
Oh, timing. Lovely timing off the back foot from Shoaib Malik.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Just all the time in the world. Onto the back foot. Punches it through the field, who is up because they're doing so well. Underneath, the sweeper's out. Well, just places that. Everyone up in the circle on the offside. Just third man back.
Of course, Shoaib Malik's wife will possibly be at Wimbledon in a few weeks' time. I guess that starts. She was the world's #1 ranked doubles player not so long ago, Sania Mirza.
Making me dive into my tennis knowledge, which is very poor. I can remember McEnroe.
You told me you were under 11 Kent champion.
Oh, was it? It's true. Lost to a bloke called Mike Wadder, who's a hacker, just used to get it back all the time, and I'd made lots of mistakes.
Go for the glory shot.
Oh, I think I was in tears. Used to go for the big forehand, couldn't hit a backhand to say, it's to slice backhand all the time.
Cut powerfully for 4.
Funny sort of move, just hangs leg side and it's just a fraction wide. It's short, sits up. Just watch how he sets up, just creates the room himself. It's a back foot, just in his setup. It just looks like he's set up for this shot. Doesn't matter, you can't bowl there. It's not the fielder's fault. Strange field. Deep backward point. Not often you see that. Well, yeah, that's better. Bring him round. Third man has come up, backward point, and then you have a deep cover.
Oh, just moving away down the slope, holding its line perhaps.
That would have felt like it had gone a long way, because the angle that he's bowling round the wicket comes on. You think that's going to go to about middle and leg. That has gone a long way. That is a brilliant bit of bowling. Just far too good, really. Not many are going to hit that.
Andre Fletcher. About the Windies as well, they always seem to have an abundance of wicket keepers who bat and bat very well. Andre Fletcher's a genuine wicket keeper as well.
I tell you what, they have a lot of power as well, don't they? Sometimes you watch the IPL, there's a few teams that have a number 6 or 7 that might be able to clear the road for them, and then they run into the bowlers. Not so much the Windies, they have so much power.
Look at that. Hey, that's what 100 test matches earns you. Bat, don't field. I'll be fine, thanks, says Chris Gayle. 6 overs have been bowled, 30 for 4.
Living the dream, Chris Gayle has a bat, doesn't bother fielding. That's what we all want to do. Power play, well, it was all the Windies. That is an excellent catch from Evin Lewis off Andre Russell. Then Badree actually could have had Ronchi the very first ball that he bowled, wasn't to be. Then he got it the second time in the LBW, then he did Karthik for pace. Simple catch. Sam Billings done for pace as well by Andre Russell. He knew nothing but just a simple catch to Brathwaite. Then we had a little bit back from the World 11, the ICC World 11. Malik and Perera have it all to do.
Two umpires got Rob Bailey, Alex Wharf.
Where's Rigsby now? Heard much from Rigsby in the last 6 or 7. Oh, there he is on the end of the boundary.
Is it almost at long stop, isn't it? Just put your hand up. Are you at long stop or are you at really fine leg? Nas?
Just saw him there in your picture.
He wants to be about 10 or 12 paces back, doesn't he? Sitting down where he belongs. Flash jacket on. Sitting on his own. Perera. Still one.
Now, who's been quicker, Tymal Mills or Andre Russell from where you've been standing?
Oh, easily Tymal Mills, Rob, by far. I mean, it's really disappointing he got injured, to be honest. I'm surprised that he's not been picked up worldwide and his T20 form has, you know, diminished because he bowled serious wheels and it was a proper change-up in pace as well. Maybe people have just got used to him, and even just noticeably in that third over, they started teeing off against him, but I've not seen anything as quick as that. And the left arm angle, you know, I haven't seen anything as quick as that for a long, long time.
Now, so I think at the right franchise, you've got to look at these guys that bowl with genuine gas. And they've got to go to the right franchises, don't they, where there's pace in the pitches as well. The slow-natured surfaces don't suit them.
Yeah, and also I guess, Dooley, you think about injuries as well. If you sign up someone for big money, you want them there all the time. And, you know, Tymal has a bit of a history of injury problems, and he has to be fully fit to bowl the pace he does.
We'd all get fit for $1 million, though. I've heard that Tymal Mills will not bat. They have not allowed to use cover. It's a full 2020 international, so he's not going to bat. Only need to get 9 wickets. Skipper Shahid Afridi.
They asked Nasser, he's been out. Get Nasser to bat.
I'll pay money to see that, actually, and I'd take his mic. And then, as we see a boundary 4, I think, I'd take Nasser's mic and I'd go and say to Andre Russell, Nass, thought you weren't bowling very quick.
Perera's done. He didn't move at all there. It's like that old game, that test match cricket game that used to just someone bowl and just stand dead still and you press a button and then the bat would just move. Whether he's struggling or move his feet at all.
Boy, he sits for that, doesn't he? Just short off the boundary, so picks up back-to-back fours to finish the 7th over. 41 for 4.
Tell us about this new show.
Sky One's new series, The Week That Wasn't, is The Week That Wasn't. It's a comedy show about news in which
back boundaries for Thisara Perera in the last over. 41 for 4, time for a change in the pod, Mel Jones. Ian Ward.
Thank you, Simon Dole. We've had a bit of a change in momentum, not much, but this partnership of 33 from just 23 has at least stopped the rock. Thisara Perera has managed to just counter-punch a little bit. Is it 5-4s? Now the captain is going to have a go. Carlos Brathwaite from the pavilion end. Enormous man. Stand next to him. I'm not the tallest, but just keep looking up. Comes at you from an enormous height. Might bowl well on this as well if it just sits in the pitch.
Yeah, really interested to see what he gets out of this pitch. He arrived with the Hobart Hurricanes a couple of seasons ago, and he got to Hobart so quickly that his kit wasn't with him. Hayley Matthews, another West Indian player with the women's team, was playing for the Hobart Hurricanes as well. She gave him her kit to play with.
Seriously?
True. It looked like a little rounder's bat in his hand.
Makes his own bats. Well, he doesn't. He's got a pod shaver in Barbados that makes his own tried bats. Has he borrowed Hayley's trousers in this one? Because they're not really matching his ankles and his shoes.
Look, they do get on very well together. I'm pretty sure that he will be at the West Indies in and around all the islands for the Women's World Cup coming up this November, supporting the West Indies women's team as they try and defend their title.
One of the good guys, Carlos Brathwaite. For 2 and they're going to get it. It's nicely placed, nicely judged by Shoaib Malik.
Well, you say one of the good guys, but I think deep down as well, he's captaining this side. It means so much to everyone back home for the reasons behind this charity game. It is still an international T20. They want to still make sure that his charges have focus on the game, even though they're enjoying themselves so much out in the middle. So you can see the lights well and truly taking over.
Nip back down the hill. Rob Bailey's given him. Wow. Shoaib Malik doesn't think that's the correct decision. What batsman does? It was that sliding leg side.
Yeah, to the naked eye and in real time, I thought, oh, that's going to be close. Just angling in. Now, whether or not there's a little bit of inside edge potentially.
No DRS available in this game, so Shoaib Malik. LBW Brathwaite, 12:45 for 5. Nas?
Yeah, just news of the next batsman actually. Shahid Afridi's coming out, but he's coming out with a partner. I think it's Sam Billings. Shahid had this knee injury about a month ago. He rang Mike Selby, who's managing the rest of the world side, saying he's absolutely desperate to play. His 4 overs and 20 overs in the field have taken its toll. And he's cleared it because this is an official ICC game. They are not allowed runners, but he has cleared it. They have cleared it with the opposition. And obviously in a game like this, the West Indies side have said absolutely fine. Sam Billings can be your runner. I don't think Shahid has much intentions of running much anyway.
And that says a lot about the man too, isn't it, that he wanted to play in this game. He's played at this ground so many times in big matches for Pakistan. He could have easily said, no, injured, can't do it, but he wanted to be here. He is here.
It says a lot about how many times runners are used now, because that was carnage when they went up there. The umpires were working out where the non-striker had to go. Players didn't know. Afridi's first ball. In nicely behind it. How's Boom Boom going to play here? He's got an absolute whippet running for him. So Thisara Perera needs to watch out.
I think he's going to play as his nickname suggests.
Malik LBW wasn't sliding down. Was there any edge involved? Hawkeye saying it was umpire's call on height. Afridi's away, waving his arms around. Oh, there's a run out here, surely. We've got the man out there to commentate on run outs, though. Hussein's lurking. You be right in this, Nas.
I can hear you, Ward. The umpire has just said, can you help me with the run outs, because it's absolute chaos out there. I tell you, Afridi nearly went for a run there. The three of them now are having a chat. I'll probably stay out of it as far as having a chat with running between the wickets.